Apple today became the first American company to be worth $1 trillion. The tech giant, co-founded by Steve Jobs in a California garage in 1976, was nearly bankrupt in 1997 when his rival Bill Gates of Microsoft came to the rescue with a $150 million investment. Apple went on to roll out the iMac, iPod, iPad, and of course the iPhone. For more on the rise of Apple, we're joined by Nick Thompson, editor-in-chief of Wired magazine and a CBS News contributor. So, Nick, that's $1 trillion, $1 billion, $678 million, $353,140 market cap. Why so significant here?
Well, I think the most interesting thing about it is that they have put out a lot of products, but this is all about the phone. The bulk of this comes from the iPhone. And the reason for that is think about all the industries that used to exist and that we used to use that are now on our phone. Simple things like alarm clocks and calculators, to calendars, to cameras, to maps, to MP3 players. They built this amazing product and everything went inside of it.
There's been a lot of talk recently, Nick, about some of these companies getting too big, whether it's Google, Amazon, Apple. Is that a real concern?
It's definitely a concern. I mean, one of the ways to think about it is that Apple employs 120,000 people. And if you think about GM at its peak, they employed 600,000 people. So you have the tech industry getting huge, but employing far fewer people. There are definitely people who work on the App Store, but it's a small number of people generating a huge amount of wealth.
Yeah, there's a trickle down into the apps, you're right, but that's interesting. All right, Nick Thompson, thanks so much for your perspective tonight.